Welcome everybody back to another episode of That's Baseball, Erika. I am your host, Erika, where we talk about everything and anything New York Yankees, whether it's pregame, postgame, up-to-date news, and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. How do I start this episode? I got a good way. That's for you, Red Sox. That's it. They're done. They are out of the AL East. They are no longer the defending AL East champions. It will soon to be the New York Yankees. Thank you. Yankees have completely derailed the Red Sox. They kicked them out of the division. They made them fire their president. And it is good to see. And they did it there. They did it at Fenway in front of their fans, in front of those annoying Red Sox fans with their dirty, disgusting accents. But I digress. Let's talk more about the Yankees. James Paxton has looked absolutely dominant. The guy has been pitching like an absolute stud. He is 8-0 in his last 8 starts, and that's including that game, the last game of the series. He's looking good. He's looking real scary. Like I said, ever since August, he's really picked it up, stepped it up. One thing I was pretty pissed off about was that Clint Frazier didn't start and left. Tauchman goes down, as you know, RIP Tauchman, just for the season, not in real life. But yeah, just as sad to see my boy Tauchman go. But they didn't put Clint Frazier in left field on that last game of the series. And it was really confusing because Cameron Maybin is knowingly hurt. Like, he literally said, yeah, it's something I deal with every season. I just kind of take some Advil and I go on my way and I give people hugs. So, no Clint, and I just don't get it. I don't know why the Yankees are holding out on this guy so much. He's a good player. Let him play out there. Let him get some experience. You already know what Cameron Maybin could do. Let him rest up. We need him more in the playoffs than we do anybody else right now because of how scarce they are in the outfield, especially with Aaron Hicks. He has another setback. There's no chance of Aaron Hicks coming back. Almost certain. So now you got to deal with, you have Stanton, and again, we still don't even know what's up with him. So, I don't know. It's weird that they didn't start Clint Frazier, but they did end up starting him in the game against Detroit, but I'll get to that in a bit. Austin Romine continues to do big things for the Yankees as the backup catcher. Best backup catcher in the MLB. Hands down. And again, like I said, time and time again, he will not be on the Yankees next season because he will be starting in another team and being great for that team. And good for him. He deserves it, but it's all about this year right now, and hopefully he continues to do that, especially as a backup in the playoffs. If you can have confidence in your backup catcher the way that the Yankees have in Romine, that's great, and especially because he catches people like Paxton so well. So, good to see. Boy, Gio Urshela is back, and right back on track. It's kind of sad. He's not going to be able to compete for the batting title because he didn't have enough at-bats. But guess what? He got a home run yesterday, and, you know, single player accolades are cool, but we all know the main goal, and that's to win a championship. However, the Houston Astros look like the most ridiculous team of all time. They won 21-0 or something. It's something ridiculous. They scored like 35 runs in the last 2 games, and then they lost big yesterday. Like, I don't understand. There's no medium to them. But right now the Yankees are neck and neck with them. They have the same percentage of wins for the season. And as you know, then the best team in the AL gets home field advantage, and then the best team in the majors gets home field advantage for the World Series, both being big deals because the Yankees and the Astros seem to have this guaranteed in this. It's inevitable that they are going to be in the ALCS together, which is unfair to the A's and the Rays and the Twins because those are all very good teams, but these teams just look like a step ahead of the game on all these other teams. So the home field advantage is big, but I mean, when the Astros lose, the Yankees lose. When the Yankees win, the Astros win, and that showed yesterday. So the Yankees end up going to Detroit for the first game of the series, and you would think, hey, it's Detroit. They've won I think they've lost as many games as the Yankees have won so far, which is a testament to where MLB is right now. I mean, it's almost like suck for the best player at this point. Look at Bryce Harper, Mike Trout. People are sucking for great players in the future to build their future. Look at the Royals. Look at the Astros. Um, the Blue Jays. Their stat Blue Jays are going to be fun, but yeah. And the Yankees go out and they start Nestor Cortez, and they give him a 6-run lead, and he blows it. He throws it away. Then they keep bringing in pitchers that are not going to be on the playoff rotation whatsoever, playoff bullpen, and they just keep giving it away. The Yankees try to take it back, they give it away. Take it back, they give it away. I mean, Gleyber Torres hit a home run, Didi hit 2 home runs, Encarnacion hit a home run or hit 2 home runs. I mean, the offense, you like to see what you saw from the offense, that's fine, but it's just frustrating because you know that you're competing to have the best record in baseball, and just to see you kind of let another team beat you and willingly just give the game away, especially with bringing in Chance Adams, and they ended up bringing Britton and Ottavino in. I know they wanted to rest their bullpen, and they should have been able to with that big of a lead, but they still weren't able to hold on to it, and it sucks. But it's not too bad because 1, the offense looked good, and 2, the Astros lost to the A's 21-7 or something, 25-7, something ridiculous. So no harm, no foul, but it would have been nice to gain a game on the Astros. It should have been a win. It wasn't. But what are you going to do? You go on to the next one, and it's tonight, and it got rained out, so that's why I'm recording this podcast, to give us Yankee fans something to watch, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So the other day, I think it was during the last game against the Red Sox. So that would have been on Monday. They showed an image on the screen about the AL MVP candidates, and no doubters. Alex Bregman is on there, and Mike Trout is on there, and then obviously DJ LeMahieu. I have points to make. Number 1, Mike Trout and Alex Bregman both have lower batting averages. DJ LeMahieu was batting 328 at the time, and Mike Trout and Alex Bregman had under 300 batting averages. Okay. Now, Mike Trout has 46 home runs or whatever, something ridiculous. Alex Bregman has almost 30, and then DJ LeMahieu has almost 20 or whatnot. And then the RBIs were ridiculous. I mean, Mike Trout has 100 and something RBIs. 114, I don't know. Bregman has 104, and then DJ LeMahieu has 80. My argument was, if you look at where these guys are in the batting lineup, right? Mike Trout is batting cleanup or third. Alex Bregman bats cleanup. DJ LeMahieu is a leadoff batter. So the amount of opportunities that you have to drive in runs is a little bit less when you're the leadoff hitter. He doesn't come up with it as much. And then he hits more he places the ball pretty much where he wants to versus hitting for power. Now, he does have that many home runs, and it's cool to see, but that's also because he plays in Yankee Stadium, and we all know that although it's an even, every batter gets to bat there during games, but the Yankees get to do it more often, obviously, because they're home. And the short porch and right, how many times has DJ LeMahieu gone to right field? And he has pulled the ball in other stadiums and all that stuff. But the opportunity, his average is much higher than the other two. And if the average is that high, but the RBIs and the home runs are not there, then it's clearly showing you that as a leadoff batter, he is not getting the same opportunities as them. And I just wish that the writers or whoever's voting for this would take that into consideration, because most valuable player is the most valued player, not the best player in the league. If that's the case, Mike Trout should win every season because he is the greatest baseball player we've probably ever seen in our lifetime, my generation. But MVP, to be fair to Alex Bregman and DJ LeMahieu, if DJ LeMahieu was not on this team, the Yankees would not be where they are right now. He has filled in to every spot in the infield that somebody has gotten hurt. When Gio went down, he was there. When Andujar went down, he was platooning third with Gio Urshela. Then if Gio Urshela goes down, you put DJ LeMahieu there. When Didi went down, you had Gleyber Torres slotting in at short, and then DJ LeMahieu was playing second. When Luke Voit and Encarnacion went down, you had DJ LeMahieu at first and platooning with Mike Ford, who just started to get hot recently. So talk about value and highest batting average. He's had like his average runners in scoring position has been insane, and same goes for Alex Bregman. I'm not cutting him any slack. I'm just saying if it's 1-2, it should be Bregman, DJ LeMahieu, or DJ LeMahieu, Bregman, and then Trout, if that's how you want to do it, because Bregman has also been the one player on the Astros that just hasn't gotten hurt. Altuve is hurt or got hurt this season. Correa is still on the IL, I believe. He's going to be coming back soon, which is unfortunate for the Yankees, especially if they play them. I'm a huge fan of Correa, but he is dangerous in that lineup. Insane. George Springer was down. That team was injured this season too. Not as much as the Yankees because they set a record, but their key players were injured, and Bregman was just that constant. So that's my argument. Let me know what you think. I just feel like most valuable player just doesn't get. They forget about the word valuable in that whole argument. So, but anyway, that's all I gotta say about that today. The Yankees are rained out, so they're probably playing a doubleheader tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully they can pull out these 2 wins because these almost feel like trap games where like the games that you should win, like obviously win, and we're given like handed on a platter. They lost yesterday, and hopefully they don't lose the next 2. So, but I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, let's go Yankees.